Last time we talked a little bit about Chimera, the new product. Today, we're going to talk a little more about it. I know, but it'll be fun. Hey there! Didn't see you there. Bob Boring is Cosmic Gardener. Welcome to the OCGFAM show to you, my YouTube buddy. What's going on? Let me know in the comments and I'll talk with you about it after the show. Right now, let's just get into the show. So, we talked a little bit about Chimera, the new nutrient coming from Nectar for the Gods to deal with alkalinity, but also kind of to deal with, well, it's just going to be kind of a nifty little thing, I think. But I had a question for Scott when we were doing that in that Viewer Questions episode. If you'd watched on there a little bit, you would have seen I said, well, does this replace using the limestone and all the other stuff, using the carbonated water? And Scott went into that, and I thought it was interesting, and I think you might find it helpful. Watch the clip. So if I'm using the Chimera, does that fit in with or replace using the carbonated water in an emergency and using the limestone in a long-term situation? Both?
Yeah, I mean, the whole carbonated water thing is, thanks to David Miner and giving us that tip and doing all those experiments in his kitchen. He's got all those videos posted, and, man, it really made it an eye-opening. It made that frickin' science D-bag look like a D-bag. It looked like, there's your degrees in sociology. This guy actually did more science in his kitchen than you did in your whole frickin' career. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Good old BN.
LOL. LOL. WTF.
So that's the emergency. We need to get you fixed. We need to get your pH. We just need to get your plants to eat for the rest of the cycle. That's not our game changer for the rest of the year. And I think a lot of people are out there going, the Nectar guys are all running carbonated water as their... No, it's to help our customers get through 4 weeks of bloom. And then we give them the tools of saying, hey, go out, get this limestone, add this in at this level, because even if it's down-to-earth limestone, you can't get the Chimera, you can't get Calpro, whatever the limestone is, as long as you're putting in calcite limestone or calcium carbonate, you're going to be able to make sure that this never happens to you again if you're running these forms of water. So ideally, we want everyone to get away from the carbonated water in the sense of it's not that's not part of our program, but it is a great way to help you get through a limping situation.
And Chimera doesn't fix that holy crap right now situation, or it's not a fast acting thing. It's more like the limestone, but
no.
Oh, really? Okay.
The only difference between our product, there's many differences between our product and the Down to Earth Garden Lime. That Garden Lime is Pacific Calcium Limestone. It's a great product. It's super effective, but it takes 10 days for it to react.
Okay.
So a lot of people that applied get back to me in 5 days. Hey, my pH is still 5.9. Well, water it a few times with that carbonated water, it's going to react it and bring it up. Knowing that most people that are going to be needing Chimera are already battling the low pH, and that's why they're reaching out to us.
Right, okay.
It's like, hey, go get the Chimera. So what we did was, there's a very small percentage of dolomite lime in Chimera.
Okay.
And it's to get the mag fix, magnesium, that a lot of people they start to see the magnesium deficiency first, and it's usually because the pH is going out of whack. So they go out and get CalMag. And we're like, no.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Either get Epsom salt or let's fix your pH. So what we did was we put in dolomite lime a tiny bit, and only so you get that 5.5 or 5.7, and get it into the 6.1, 6.2 mark.
Okay.
Once that pH is up, then all your watering and feeding on top of that start to break that limestone down, and then that becomes what buffers your pH for the rest of the cycle. So it is a fast fix in the sense of, bam, here's your pH. It's going to jack it up to the mid-6s right away. That little, I think it's like 7% of the actual mix is dolomitic lime. So it's super fast, super reactive, and then it dissipates away. And then the other limestone steps in, and then the release of the pig bone and cow bone and accelerate clay and all the other things that are in there, those become the 10-week release rate. So it's a nice fix for that. And I think most people, if you're running like the 4-shot down the road, you won't ever need this because we've built it all in there without the high pH dolomite lime, because we don't think you need dolomite and magnesium at all. But if you need to get fixed, this is why we're calling it a bloom fixer or a bloom enhancer, is to put it in right before bloom because your pH has dropped.
It's when we're at the...
add this in veg only because if you're starting bag of soil is 6.8, 6.7 out of the bag, and you add Chimera right away, well, now I'm going 6.8 to 7.4, and now I got to water for like a week and a half to even get it back into the sixes for the plants to want to eat. So it's a bloom enhancement because it's going to bring your pH in your soil back into the blooming range after you've driven it down into the acidic range.
Okay, what do you think of that? Informative, entertaining, helpful? Did it bring up any questions in your minds? Any comments you want to make? You got other questions about Nectar of the Gods? Throw them in the comments and we'll talk about them. Also, I keep forgetting this. The whole episode that came from, I'm putting a link to that in the comments so people can, get involved with those bigger, longer viewer questions episodes. Think you might enjoy it. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.